Hello everyone, I'm Evita Hikmawati and I will talk about the type of interpreting. The first we talk about the conference interpreting is commonly used in a large conference and a big meeting where the participant is come from different country and is used the simultaneous interpreting because the interpretation must be fast and efficient in the translate. So the next we talk about the bilateral interpreting, usually used in consecutive interpreting and in this type the interpreter is accompanying the client to the event such exhibition or business or the tour, and they act like a personal assistant, not only to translate but to personal assistant and do what the client need, like a tour guide. So the next we talk about the bilateral interpreting, usually used in informal situation, but like in business meeting or communication service, community service, and the interpret must be the communication bridge between the two participants and do the translate between two direction, not only one direction. So the next is telephone interpreter. The interpreter is use the telephone not only face to face, but they do from telephone like business discussion or another. So the next we talk about the television interpretation. Usually we see in our television the interpret is translate on the monitor what the anchor or the speaker saying. So the next we talk about the video conference. Video conference interpreting is usually used in video online, like in our era, like Zoom or another, and they do their job in the video conference interpreting. So the next we talk about the community interpreting. Usually is used in social community, and the interpret is must know about the linguist and social culture because this to help them not only to translate but to know about the topic discussion. So the next about the court interpreting, and in this type kita harus adil, tidak boleh membela satu pihak atau kedua pihak, dan tidak boleh mengurangi satu kata pun dari pihak pengadilannya. Jadi harus mengutarakan kata-kata yang sama. So the last we talk about the medical interpreting is usually used to communication bridge between the doctor and patient. Jadi kayak biasanya ada orang yang berobat ke luar negeri, dan biasanya kalau kita tidak memahami bahasanya, biasanya ada medical interpret yang mana dia akan menerjemahkan omongannya sang dokter. Dan dalam hal ini interpreter must know about the medical language, jadi agar tidak salah dalam mengartikan diagnos dari dokter. Okay, maybe until this my explanation. Sorry if I have many mistake from my word. Thanks.